Hey guys, it is Booker and Stryer, and look at this. We dragged in Yellowcard.
Great
How are you
to
guys?
see you,
Kicking
gentlemen.
and screaming.
Good day. Good day. Ryan, I go to you first. Did 2023 exceed your expectations professionally?
Words cannot describe, my friend. We had by far the single biggest tour we've ever done in our career, and didn't see that coming.
Yeah, go into that just a little bit. I mean, honestly, like has it been dormant for you? I mean, why is it so big? What happened?
We don't understand. Honestly, we don't
idea.
know. We don't know. We 7 years ago now, we made a decision to step away from the band. We felt like it was time. We were struggling to sell tickets. We weren't really vibing, cohesively, artistically. All the reasons you say, this is it. We've had a good run, and it's time to hang it up. And we really did hang it up. And then the phone started ringing in 21, 22, and we started to get these opportunities. And when Live Nation came to us and said, here's this tour, and you're going to play these amphitheaters, we were all like, no, that's a bad idea.
What happens when no one shows up?
And then
Everybody showed up, though.
Dude, it was crazy. I mean, I woke up at like 7:30 in the morning to a phone call from our booking agent on the first day of the pre-sale, and she didn't even say hello. She just started ripping off numbers for the cities,
Wow.
And it was so my jaw was just on the floor. It was the shows were amazing.
Do you feel like it's the kids that they've just grown up and they missed you? I mean, where do you think the crowds came from?
Well, so that's the thing. On stage every night, I would sort of towards the end of the show ask, how many of you have seen us before, and how many of you it's your first time to see us? And I think we all agree it was at least half the crowd every night. And you're talking. Yeah. When I say the biggest shows we've ever played, we were playing for 6,000-7,000 people in Chicago, Detroit, the bigger cities, and more than half the crowd was, this is my first time. And so where they came from, I'm not sure, but we are so happy to have you all.
I'm going to speak for you because I know where they came from.
Okay.
It's a result of very well-written songs 20 years ago, and when some of them saw you play live, you connected with them. As a result of the year, is that why A Hopeful Sign is coming out in February?
Yeah, I mean, we just have an opportunity after celebrating Ocean Avenue and to collaborate with a great artist called Hammock, which we all love. And online feedback's been really good. I think people are just consuming Yellowcard in a different light. Has like a kind of a mellow vibe.
There's this nice positive energy around everything, and it's just such a refreshing change. We're so stoked on everything we're doing. And the record's coming out on February 9th, A Hopeful Sign. If you're watching this and you haven't heard of or have never listened to Hammock before, do yourself a favor. We got to collaborate with them, and they're just an incredible creative force.
You led me right into it. Let's talk about this album because you're doing it's a different idea.
Yeah, it's very different. And I feel like in the past, when we try things like this, we haven't had a lot of success with it, or the reaction has sort of been like, I'll take the original. Because what these are completely reimagined versions of older songs. Yep. And you usually get this reaction, online in the comments and wherever of like, thank you, but I'll pass. We released Ocean Avenue.
I don't get it. What is it?
We released Ocean Avenue on Friday with a new music video this past Friday. And people are just, you're getting that response of this is a version of this song I didn't know I needed, as well as opening our fans' ears to Hammock and vice versa. Some of their fans, I think, are being turned on to Yellowcard. It's just great.
We've got about a minute left, and this question is for you, Ryan. Other than George Lucas, who is the MVP, whether it's a character or someone behind the scenes of the Star Wars franchise?
Oh, man.
No pressure.
You come on now. The MVP.
The cameras are rolling.
I got to go with Dave Filoni, non-character. What he's doing for the franchise and keeping it alive, moving it into the future for a new audience. I just had my son was just born, my first kid was just born, and if it weren't for Dave, I don't think we would be moving into content that I'm going to be able to share with him for the next 2 decades. So, Dave Filoni.
Awesome.
Okay.
Dave Filoni.
We got a couple seconds. Just one more question: is the band better today than it was when you started?
It's the best version of Yellowcard. We're
100%.
feeling good about that.
100%.
Nice. I saw the sound check, and it was so good. Do you normally put that much effort into a sound check? Because they were the real songs. There were 6 people in an 18,000-seat arena. I'm like, it's my own Stryer show.
Well, we saw you were there.
We had to do something special. Yeah.
I think we just want to take care of our guys, the crew. They're out there working hard, and we want to give them as much as we can so they can make it sound good and feel good about the show too.
Well, welcome back, even though you never really left. But it's great to see this resurgence, and it's awesome that you spent some time with us. And thank you so much for playing the show.
Thanks for having us. This is the kind of stuff that I think maybe didn't happen for us for a long time, and is one of the reasons we sort of stepped away. So getting an opportunity to be on a bill like this is monumental. I mean, it can't be overstated how grateful we are.
We appreciate you guys and have fun on the road with Third Eye Blind. They are Yellowcard. That's Booker, and I'm Stryker.